What's up you guys, welcome to this video. Today we will talk about the top 5 best decks in the game right now. This is the first time I make a video like this. If you enjoy it, feel free to share it in the comment section down below. And yeah, we will start. Also, I'm sorry I did not make a lot of videos recently. I was busy, but I will try to make more. Also, I will still make videos on the new cards, of course. Anyway, just to be clear, the stats we will take are the stats in Infinite, mostly. This is the first week of the season, so not exactly only Infinite, but you know, below Infinite, we will have a lot of bot stats, so that's not gonna be really meaningful. I just wanted to like give you some insight. I will try to be as clear as possible when I explain the decks, and of course you will have some gameplay. Let's start. For the first deck we have combo Surtur. I don't really know how he is here, but he is in, if we speak stats, of course. So this deck has one goal, points, and that's it. Also you have Shadow King, but I mean Shadow King is not control anymore. You play it anywhere, so that's not control anymore. That is just Shadow King. He should have his own category. So when you play this deck, your main goal is Summers on turn 3, of course, Moon Girl on turn 4 on Summers. You skip turn 5, and turn 6 you have a big end. Of course, if you have 2 She-Hulk, as you have 6 energy on turn 5 and you skip, both She-Hulk will be free, and that's what you want to do. Also, this deck is really easily countered by Mobius. You get it, because even Black Swan works the same. You can also get a lot of turn 1 at the end of the game. Silver Sable should be Hydra Bob, and I don't have Mr. Bob, so I put Silver Sable instead. I tried many possibilities like Electra, Nico, Raccoon, Ant-Man, but that's really hard to fill a lane with this deck. You don't really want to fill lanes, you just want to play straight up points. So yeah, and Surtur has a goal to get boosted by She-Hulk, but also Hitmonkey, because as you know, probably, if you get Hitmonkey higher than 10 with his effects, then Surtur will get the +3 power buff. So yeah, that's how it works. And yeah, I will show you one game so you can see a bit how it works. So we need to draw in a good way. Oh, those are some good draws. That's a bad location, but that is still okay, I guess. We are against Arishem. Arishem is not in the top 5. I just, yeah, you know it now. Maybe you won't know because maybe I don't put this game in the video if that's going really wrong, but oh no, that's not good. But Arishem is like, this is cool, but yeah, not enough. Let's go like this. Ajax. I'm okay with this. I'm also okay with this because Shadow King is here. Interesting. He gets some combos. Oh, but that's his. Okay. Do we want both Surtur? I don't know. Let's go like this, I guess. He's not playing anything. Okay, let's draw something good. That sucks. So we do this, this, and this. We don't copy Killy Pride, we want like space in end. Let's go. Okay, that could look good. That will depend a lot of the draws, of course. Give me something good. I have so much energy. That sunspot will be so high. Okay, that's nice. The only problem, she's gonna be 9, so that's not gonna buff Surtur, but that's okay. We play this. skip, and then we put everything. Magneto. Interesting. Interesting because what? Because I may still win left because of that sunspot. And he knows that. What do we think? We have two possibilities. He did not play any single time on the right. So this is what you want to get when you play this deck. Basically, if this is not Arishem and there is not like weird stuff like this, we are in some kind of good position here. And you can like play a lot of cards, you know, even Shadow King in the mid. So I guess I will keep this game for this video and I hope I win it, but maybe I won't. So I guess we could do this, which is 14 here. That's a lot. And also we get +7 here, which is 24, and he also has 24 because of Ajax. So I guess we have to do maybe this, which is already cool. Maybe not enough in case of Alioth mid, of course. The king is not enough. Yes, sir. This is really hard for him to calculate everything. I mean, I just put 3 plus 10 plus 10. I just put 26 points and remove 7, so 33 points in just one turn. So that's really big, you know. You get what this deck is for, okay? Anyway, let's go for the next one. So, for the next one, this is a bit a weird deck, okay? This is not the exact deck I found, okay? When I found this deck, there was Quicksilver and Maria Hill both in the same deck. I don't know why. I think that makes zero sense. Also, there is Cheng in this deck, and yeah, maybe Cheng is not the best thing with wiccan because you want to play like big cards, and yeah, you can't Alioth and Cheng on the same turn. You can Magneto and Shadow King, but you can't Magneto and Cheng. So you get why I did this. I put Shadow King, he was not in the deck at the first place. Also, that copycat should be speed, but I really think speed is not that good in wiccan. I think it's maybe overrated, and I don't have speed also, which is something interesting, and I think copycat is really insane. So just so you know, copycat can be replaced by Mobius. There is a lot of deck when you have both choice, you know. Copycat is insane if you don't face a lot of surtur and Skaar decks, because there is not a lot of great copies in this. But against everything else, copycat is insane, I think. That gives you information that's insane for ladder, especially. Ladder, you need information. That's how you win games. So copycat is insane for this. So this deck has wiccan in it. You want to play Quicksilver, then you have a lot of cards that generate value, but also cards in your hand, so you can just have something to play. You have Surtur that combos with Aero, Alioth and Magneto. I just made a video in French on that deck, and I was like, yeah, I don't know why this deck is that strong, speaking of stats, of course, because that was the best deck if we speak stats, but I put this deck in top 4 in this video because I just don't think it is that good. But anyway, let's do a game. Okay, this is a nice end. Maybe that will be the game. I just lost 4 cubes just before. The game was not really interesting. So yeah, I think I might leave a game where I lose if the game is interesting, of course. In this new type of video. Okay, we will draw. Magneto. Oh, that could be nice. He snapped. No idea. Magneto, Spider Ham, Armor. No reason. So we play this not because I want the effects to occur, but because I have nothing else to play. Luke Cage, what is this? We have Wiccan. Is he playing Wiccan too? Typhoid Mary. I think I want to do this. So we take Typhoid Mary to the mid. He will never clog himself. We have Alioth then. That's 17. And the only way we lose mid is if we don't draw. Oh yeah, but there is also, yeah. I will try this anyway. I think. If I Magneto, I lost 1 energy. I want to do this. This is like a Skaar deck, maybe? I just get the... Oh, that I did not finish my sentence, but this is the thing I was afraid of. I just get Acid Arrow and Basic Arrow, which means I can't win with the arrow mid. So I can't Alioth and win mid with one of those. If there is only one of the others, that's okay. But also, he could play interesting things. So, I don't think he will put a lot here. If I Sheng left, then I can't win mid, which is really annoying again. So maybe that's this. Okay. Skaar costs 2, but he won't play right. That's really bad to play right for him. He has only big cards. No, I think that play makes sense. That play makes sense. He plays right. Fuck my life. Okay, we still win. Because of Atuma. That's play making no sense. Why is it doing this? What would be the reason to do this? He knows I have 8 energy. I have arrows in my hand, so that means if I play only 1 on the right, I won the game. Yeah, that makes no sense. But I get this game. I take this game for the video because I think I played well also. That Wiccan proc was what I was trying to show you. So yeah, anyway, let's go for a third deck. So the third deck, which is also the top 3 best deck to me in this top, of course. Sera Control. She is still here, of course. She is never really done. Sera is always great. There is like many possibilities of gear up with this. You can play Sheng if you want. You can play Gwenpool instead of Mobius. I just put Mobius because I have seen like a lot of Skaar, a lot of Zabu, some She-Hulk also. Anyway, this deck makes sense in the meta, and yeah, basically the deck I show you just before this is good because we can give you like mana cheat, but by giving you more energy, not cost reduction. So then Mobius can't counter you. You get it. Anyway, in this deck, you have anything to counter your opponents. You have a Rogue for the ongoing, you have Shadow King for the points, you have US Agent for the big cards, you have Mobius for the cost reduction, you have Invisible Woman for initiative, you have Killmonger for turn 1. Anyway, you can do everything. So, even Red Guardian could sometimes like give you some really weird win with Dracula and stuff like this against this card. Anyway, you can win against everything. Also, you are very likely to lose against Cosmo Alioth stuff. You will see in the next deck, of course. So yeah, this deck is really fine, and I think makes sense in the meta. Agent Venom is insane because everything has 4 or less, so you will just get straight up points with this. Mysterio, Hitmonkey for the points as well. Yeah, you have everything in this, and yeah, you can really put Gwenpool instead of Mobius if you don't see a lot of cost reduction. There is a lot, but maybe you don't see a lot of them. So yeah, this is it. Let's just play one game. Okay. Also, one reason I don't put Sheng and I don't think Sheng is insane in this deck is because the Skaar decks have a lot of like armor, Cosmo, stuff like this. So yeah, I don't think we play Invisible. Most of the time, Invisible can be keep in hand because that's only 1 cost when you have Sera. So yeah, don't like throw it up on the board because sometimes that could like be real bad. I think I could Mobius. He did not play anything. Bishop. Bishop will get hit by this red Guardian. Sorry, Agent Venom. So he could do Rogue right now. So I will Rogue as well. Interesting mirror matchup for the game of the video. So yeah, I guess he can't. If I do this and if I snap, he knows. Just do this. Yeah, that's tricky. That is not that easy. Maybe we just do this. Also, yeah, that's annoying. Because if he plays Sera, alright. Yeah, he get the buff. So we lose, right? And we draw Bishop. Bishop is nice because we just like can win the rights, but also that will mean he could Shadow King here. If I play 1 card mid, he can't beat me mid in case he just play something mid. The only card he could like put is Agent Venom, so he could Agent Venom here and Shadow King here. Also he could Hitmonkey here, but if he does that, we are dead. Shadow King, Hitmonkey. Yeah, we are dead. But can he think about Shadow King? That's really hard. I will go like this. Maybe I'm wrong. Like this in case there is Red Hulk. I think there is not Red Hulk, but you get it. So that's Mysterio, which means Mysterio is not mid. That's important. Mysterio can't be mid. Because if you play Mysterio mid, that does not create the copies. So Mysterio is right, and I win because of Bishop. Okay. I think you see how it works. I won't put like a lot of games in this because that's just Sera control, but yeah, feels good to win the first game and just get to move on the top 2 best deck. For the top 2 best deck in the game, we have Move Alioth. So yeah, this deck is insane. You know this deck is insane. Sizer played it a lot. This is also one of my best deck I ever played / created also. So yeah, this deck is insane to me, and this kinda can get changed if you don't want Mobius. You can put Copycat, as I said earlier. That's really insane because of the information you get, and that's really important in ladder. You have also the possibility of playing Frigga, new card, and that's working pretty well, I think. Maybe that's better in Conquest, I don't know. You can also play move cards like Hercules or Doctor Strange, but I think that's a bit lower actually. Yeah, so I prefer Mobius because I face a lot of surtur Skaar decks. Also, I face some seras. Yeah, that's working too. I face some bounce, I face some shield decks. So yeah, Mobius is really cool right now, but I think Copycat is insane as well. This deck has the goal to make a lot of points and then to protect your points. You have like a lot of possibilities, especially on turn 6. You can play Alioth, you can just not play Alioth and move cards with the Cloak and Ghost Spider and play Cosmo. You can play Heimdall, you can move your cards or not. You have Madame Web, so sometimes this is so unpredictable that you won't be able to do anything as the opponent, of course. So if you want to learn more on this deck, there is a link down below in the description to the YouTube video from Sizer. He did like a video on this, like 40 minutes, and there is like everything, the matchup, how you play it, and he played it a lot, so he knows his stuff, of course. Anyway, if you want to check this out, it's in the description. Let's go for the game. Okay, that was some long matchmaking. You did not have to see it, but yeah, that was long. So what is my opponent playing? Okay, we have Madame. That's really cool. Ravonna. Ooh, I don't like this. Mobius makes sense because of Ravonna. This is Mr. Negative, so yeah, that Mobius is really cool. We have Alioth as well. Okay, let's go like this. If he does not have magic, I think he might be dead. Yeah, that would be too easy. We do this, I guess. This game is clearly not perfect. Oh. Yeah, this is bad. Okay, I want to go like this. That could be a lot of things. But that Mobius is really annoying for him. Null. Okay, but I mean, yeah, that could be everything. Is he playing Killmonger in this? Maybe he could. I don't know. I have no idea. That's some really weird stuff again. I mean, there is Mobius, so as long as there is no cost reduction whatsoever. So, like, Arnim Zola is way below. I have no idea. This is really hard. I will try like this. Plays on the left. Let's hope it's Killmonger. This is Mystic. This is Cheng. Yeah, perfect. If we swap them out, that's okay also. Anyway, yeah. You see, we have weapons against everything. This deck has so many possibilities. We did not even draw really good. I mean, we had Madame Web, we have a big Human Torch, but sometimes you can have really more. I could have Cosmo here, and Vulture and Dagger could be on the board also. I mean, if my opponent right there can't destroy anything, even if I don't have Mobius, I always win because that's gonna be 64, that could be even more. Yeah, this deck has a lot of possibilities, as I said many times. I love it. I think this deck might be number one if it was like easier to play, but there is a really easy deck that I need to show you now, and this deck is also really strong. This is the best deck in the game, and you know what it is. Let's go. The best deck in the game right now, you know it, Surtur, Skaar. Nothing really crazy here. This is obvious, but yeah, this deck is so strong. So basically, the Zabu buff, like rework, the Atuma rework as well, the Crossbone buff, the Typhoid Mary rework buff, the Surtur release, like everything in this deck was made for it to be strong. And yes, he is strong. This deck just trusted the top meta since 1 week. I think this deck has the potential to be number one if he's not nerf next week also. There is a patch in 2 days and an OTA in 4 days, so maybe there will be some modifications. We can't be sure because, of course, last season they did not modify. Yeah, Agent Venom for 1 month. Yeah, he's still not modified actually. So yeah. Anyway, this deck has a lot of point potential because you have Surtur that will be like 10, 15 points that can be really high. You have also Atuma, Crossbone, Curl Obsidian, Typhoid Mary that are really good with Zabu, and you have Skaar. Basically, when we were playing Skaar before, we had to play 10 points on turn 3 if we want Skaar to be free on last turn. You follow me? If we played Atuma on 3, Typhoid Mary on 4, and Curl Obsidian on 5, we add free Skaar, and then we can free Skaar Crossbone. Now, with Surtur, if we Surtur, and then Atuma and Typhoid Mary, Surtur will be higher than 10, it will be 11 because of his effect, and then Skaar is free. So Surtur basically just add the possibility to get a free Skaar almost every single game. We have Cosmo and Armor to be unbeatable by points, by control. I mean, like Sera and Cheng won't be allowed to do anything. We have Shadow King in case we are matched against like really high point deck. Like sometimes Bounce will have possibilities to shut them down with Shadow King. Move also, if you don't draw Cosmo, you have possibilities like this also. So yeah, Shadow King is really strong right now. I mean, his effect and 2-3, there is no downside. This is just like a really strong card, and I think they made a mistake by giving him 1 point. Anyway, let's play the game. I don't think that will take really long to show you one good game with this deck. This is the best deck. Okay, let's go. Oh, first game, Zabu and Skaar in hand. This is really cool. So yeah, the big house. Really cool location for us. We can put Skaar on this. We can put the card we draw with Zabu. So yeah, we have Surtur as well. The big house is no problem with this. Wakanda is really cool. We have Surtur. Let's go for it. What is my opponent playing? 2 cards. Falcon and Raccoon. This is Bounce. I don't really feel like he has a lot of possibilities against us, but yeah, maybe I'm wrong. I could put this here. Cosmo will be important too. I can't play this because of the big house, so what do I do if I don't? Yeah, I just Tifoid Mary here. Ajax. What? We have Atuma. Do we play it? I think we do. We have Cosmo for here. Can he beat me? I don't know how, if he can. Cosmo Atuma, that makes sense. We snap, I think. I could go here. But I don't want to. I think he will maybe Azmat now. That's why he's playing Ajax. You know, he Azmat, so my Skaar is not free, maybe. But Cosmo can be really, really scary. Oh, yeah. My sweet little dog, Azmat and Beast. And this is done. This is done. He can do anything, yeah. So yeah, that was really easy to find a good game with this deck, but I am not laying. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, beat that 40 points on the left. I mean, nah, 34. And yeah, that's this deck is too strong. I mean, you have possibilities like this. My opponent could have beat me. Also, if he has mat somewhere else, he can, you know, like reduce my points. So that could be 9, 9, and 9, and Skaar is not free. But that does not mean he can win as well. I mean, that's really, really hard for him to get back from this. Yeah, this deck is too strong. You have too many possibilities, and if we speak points, straight up points, we win almost against everything. Although move can beat us, because I think move can like have a really big amount of points if you are in a good setup. But yeah, this deck does not need a really good setup to be strong, and that's why he's number one actually. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the video. I think I will end it just like that. Feel free to share any comments down below. I see you soon. Goodbye.